Marrakech. It really gets you in. It was 38 degrees most days. It was noisy and dusty, quite crowded, and completely overwhelming at times. I found it really hard to be grounded to begin with. It's full of the most gorgeous doorways and archways, with the stunning tiles and mosaics that it's really known for. I was completely entranced by them. But it took me a couple of days to realise that I was looking at all the details and missing the whole big picture. I finally stood back and looked up. The gates surrounding the Medina are enormous, and they've been part of the life of the city for centuries. Each has its own history, and it's all about the sacred geometry of setting up the city to begin with. And it has a meaning associated with everything from entryways for royals, the trade, identity, to renewal and transformation, as well as wisdom. Lineage runs through all of Moroccan architecture. The geometry, the symmetry, the repeating patterns, calligraphy and use of light all come from the principle of Tawhid, the unity of God. Even the intricate tiles aren't there just to look beautiful. The repetition and balance are intended to reflect a larger order. You see it in the riads too. From the street there is often little to see. You walk through a fairly ordinary door and suddenly there is this beautiful tiled courtyard, fountains, plants and filtered light. The beauty is on the inside. Marrakech was a lot. Even staying in a beautiful 14th century riad was an adjustment. I'm used to natural light and being able to look out into the distance. In a riad, everything turns inward and your world can feel like it stops a metre in front of you. When you walk outside again, you're straight back into the intensity of the Medina. There are more than 10,000 stalls in the main souk, motorbikes coming through tiny streets, people, spices, colour, sounds and smells. And somehow Marrakech holds all of that alongside incredible beauty and order. Ancient Islamic architecture sits beside very clean modern design. Traditional culture mixes with the glamorous celebrity lifestyle. The main square can feel almost empty during the heat of the day and then suddenly completely transform after sunset as locals come out to eat with their families. It's chaotic and it's enchanting at the same time. What the walls whispered. It was the gates that finally made it click. I'd walked through them, I'd photographed the tiles, admired the arches and noticed all the beautiful details. Then one day I looked up and saw the entire gates. I'd been so busy looking at what was directly in front of me, I'd missed the bigger picture. And Marrakech does that to you constantly. There is so much competing for your attention that it's easy to get caught up in whatever is closest, loudest, or most demanding. The sacred geometry suddenly makes more sense too. Step back and you see the pattern. It made me wonder how often we do exactly the same thing in life. We get caught up in the details, the problems, the noise, and whatever needs our attention right now, and we forget to look up. Stand back and see the bigger picture.